We'll be right there. This is all Travis's fault. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Mike, T-Roy's in the house.
Hey, pal.
How are you, buddy?
Pretty good.
Good.
Feels
Trav?
good sitting over here.
Yeah, it's weird having you right here. I don't like you being within swinging distance of me.
Well,
Never
don't say
know
anything
when
bad.
it's coming, you know. I know it is at some point. It's coming, just a dot, you know. You're too close. I gotta like move back or something.
Can't reach.
There we go. Travis Bully's here as well. Hey, Trav.
Yeah, sorry about the rough start.
Yeah, all Trav's fault. not
Amateur
ours.
hour.
Yeah, it happens. Well, it's been a minute.
Relegated to Nerd 2.
Yeah.
Yep, I guess so.
He learned how to fly a plane, and now he doesn't know how to do the basics on our little modules here.
Super scary.
A little too basic.
How are you, buddy? You look great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Doing good. You're growing your hair out as well, I see.
Yeah, I am. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do
You
with
got to
it.
get the curl on you
'Cause-
like his.
Well, I guarantee you've got thicker hair.
Probably.
My hair is very fine. It's not thin. I have a lot of it, but it's fine.
Yeah.
And so it just wants to lay down, and even when you put product in it, it doesn't do much. So I don't
that's
get
still
to have
thin.
that cool
Thick. If his is thick, then yours would be thin.
fine. My hair is
Yeah.
very soft and fine, but I'm not losing it.
Not
but
thinning.
No. But I've been told that it's very fine, which is why it's hard to
Do anything with.
do anything with.
Just
where he gets that
impossible.
cool pompadour if he wants.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
much product you
started
got in
about
there?
Not much. It started about a year ago, and it was kind of an experiment, and here we are a year later, still doing it.
What, growing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
how
mean,
long are you going to let it
the
go?
curl?
I don't know.
The quaff?
About this long.
Really?
Yeah, quaff.
You should go down to
Right.
Why not?
And then really learn how to play guitar. And
Yeah, hell yeah.
Go man bun. You can do it all.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Sure. Grow a tail.
Close.
Speaking of playing guitar, actually, we'll get to what's going on in the world in just a second. But it reminds me when you mention a musical instrument like a guitar, big fan. God, I hate that you can't trust this world on any level.
Nope.
Nope.
On any fucking level, nothing is safe. Nothing is sacred. Nothing is reliable.
No.
I'm sorry to be Debbie Downer about this, but I actually have two drum sets here, right? I've got the acoustic kit, which is a DW Collector Series. I love it. I've had it forever. I also have a Roland TD-27. And for those that know, they know. It's one of the, It's one of the finest electronic drum kits on planet Earth. They're not cheap. I bought it during the pandemic when I was in Arizona and literally hooked it up there.
It's a sweet setup.
Yeah, it's great. And,
in the market?
And never really played it.
Just don't ask twice.
Never really played it while I was there. And then I brought it home and it sat here for a year before I even set it up. And then I set it up and I've started playing my acoustic set more. And I'm like, you know what? This is ridiculous. And so I'm like, I'm going to sell the electronic kit. I don't use it much. I don't play that much. And when I do, I really enjoy playing the acoustic kit. So I went on reverb.com, which is a great spot to buy equipment. I'm a big fan of Sweetwater myself. The people over there are
Who's
wonderful.
Your guy? You know your guy? Eric.
Yeah, Matt.
Matt, yeah. He's the.
Do you know Matt Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's fucking awesome. Love that dude. And I had an issue with something. I waited 2 years, and I was like, I called him up just the other day. I was like, bro, you probably don't remember this, but a couple years ago I mentioned. He's like, don't worry about it. It's on its way. Little cable that I was missing, that would have been covered under the warranty for 90 days or whatever. But you shouldn't be able to call him 2 years later and be
Right.
like, hey. He was like, no problem. I'll overnight it to you. So they're fantastic over there. But if you're trying to sell equipment, you don't want to go to Guitar Center or Sweetwater. They're gonna give you 60% of the sale price. So you're really gonna take a bath on it. So going to something like Reverb.com where you can buy new equipment, used equipment, all that kind of stuff. It's a great spot.
Peer to peer. You're not
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
So I listed this thing, and immediately someone's like, "Hey, I've got a studio, and I'm really interested in the kit, blah blah blah," and haggles on price, and I dropped it $100 just to. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Done. I'll send you a check," and he's already rolling his eyes. Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish before you guys fucking pile on me, all right? Because I'm hearing it from everybody. Okay. He says, "I'll send you a check." And I was like, Venmo works, you know? And I'd set it up so that it's not delivery, whatever. I didn't want to deal with the weight and
local pickup only.
Local pickup only. But this person's out of state, and judging by the area code, they're down in Houston. So they're like, send you a check, you deposit it. Once it fully clears, I've got a moving company that I use, and they'll pick up the kit and bring it down to us. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, that sounds fine. Immediately, my dad's like, I was talking to my mom about it, and I didn't think anything of it. Well, she mentioned it to my dad, and he's like, "Oh, fucking scam. Scam." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Troy said it earlier in the day. He's like, "Yeah, with a check." I'm like, "Listen, it's a fucking check."
I didn't even mean to roll my eyes.
Yeah, but you did automatically.
That's how bad it is.
And so it's like, there's all kinds of problems, this and that. And so G calls me. Apparently my mom, with her big fucking mouth, is now telling G the mic's about to get ripped off, blah, blah, blah. And G's like, "Bro, this is a scam." And I'm like, "Look," he's like, "I would tell the guy fucking Venmo or cash, whatever, but this is kind of how they do this." And my brother ships a lot of equipment, so he's dealt with a lot of this stuff. And he got one, he was telling me that was like 60 grand or something and he said the only reason we got out of it is because the bank cleared it and took responsibility for doing it. It was a fraudulent check. The equipment went out. It was a $60,000 order. And he said the bank ate shit on it because they had cleared it or whatever. But
Very
he said,
fortunate.
Yeah, he said easily could have gotten taken on that. So anyways, I write this guy back. I said, "Look, man, I'm not real comfortable with a personal check. So either a cashier's check or Venmo or something like that. You know, I understand there's a lot of problems. It's not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you." Yeah. And he said, "No, it is a cashier's check. So it'll be delivered to you. Once it cashes, clears, all that, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Okay, great." And then I'm hearing, "Oh, yeah, that's the newest scam is cashier's check. They can fuck with that, too." And I'm like, what the hell are you supposed to do? You can't trust anything anymore unless someone brings cash over to your house. And even then, what? I got to hold it up to the light to see that it's not a forged $100 bill. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. So I was planning on just going to my bank and going, "Look, here's the deal. I'm selling this kit. They're sending me a cashier's check, and I'm not releasing shit."
They're going to roll their eyes too.
Probably, but I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't realize. Like, I get it, a personal check. Who's doing that anymore? But I'm kind of old school. I don't have a problem with that. And a cashier's check, I thought, was cash. You lose a cashier's check, you might as well have burned the money.
Yeah. You had to put the money in to get that cashier's check.
Cashier's check.
Yeah, that was supposed to be, but there's so much fraud out there. It's crazy.
I actually had that problem on Reverb. That's part of the reason why I detected it so quickly.
Really?
Yeah,
and anytime it's immediate, that's a huge red flag for me.
It was immediate.
Anytime I put something on Facebook or any of that like to sell,
and it's
I always get
older mixer, so it's not like this high demand thing. I'm like,
it doesn't matter what it is.
And you're sending me a check? No.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Really?
And you start poking at them a little bit, and then you can tell that.
Yeah. Well, there was one of the texts, because it was like, "Hey, text Scott at such and such a number, and we'll hammer out the deal." I was like, "Okay, well, that's a legit number, at least." And then I've got correspondence, and one of them was a little broken English, where I was like, I don't like that. But it wasn't broken. It was like someone just didn't check real quick before they sent it. The other ones were okay. So I don't know. Am I in trouble here? Am I like crazy? Because it did come through kind of fast, but I know it's a good kit, and it's, if someone's looking for that, if they've got an alert on about any of these kits that go for sale, to let them know.
I understand. You said Houston or Arizona? What was
I think it's Houston. Yeah.
Are they going to drive up? Are you?
No, they're sending them. Apparently they're sending a moving company to pick something up instead of shipping it. Because I'm not shipping shit.
I wouldn't communicate at all to them until you see that check in your bank account with a
Right.
balance. Yeah.
No. I wasn't going to do anything, which seems weird too. What if I just cash their check and then?
Yeah.
But someone that wants a kit like that should know how to use Venmo or Zelle or PayPal or something.
Right.
Anything.
Yeah.
Except the one thing that can scam you.
But a cashier's check, it has something changed? Is that? I mean, I
There's
thought
probably
that
ways
was
to forge
one.
them at this point.
Well, no, that's what G said too. But wouldn't that be on my bank? If I take it to my bank and I go, look, I don't care how long it takes you to clear this. If it takes a week, that's fine. But if you go, yes, this is okay, and you blah blah blah, and then deposit money into my account, at that point, like I'm
I just don't know
trusting
what person in the right mind would send anyone a cashier's
Well, I
check.
can't imagine that it's
Because you could screw them, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and it's not viable. I mean,
Right.
okay, what you might be saving, the $100 he haggled you down, to what it's going to cost to send somebody to come get it and go back down there. I mean, you're talking grand minimum.
Yep.
You know,
Probably.
you
It
know,
was
to
the-
drive up here and back.
It was almost the exact same scenario though, where
It's a scam.
where
Yeah.
they wanted to send me a check. I'm like, really, a check? And they're like, well, text me. And I'm like, no.
And then once they get your number, they get there's
yeah.
yeah.
So,
And it can just be a way.
but the fact they have
somehow-
your number, you're still fine. I would just say,
Yeah.
Really? So I was going to give it a few days. If this check shows up, I was just going to take it to the bank and be like, what do you think?
Yeah.
Is there any way for them to tell?
I don't think there's any harm there. Sure. No, they should be able to check
I mean,
it out.
Did
And
they
then
already send it? The check?
Apparently.
Mail it? Okay.
The other thing that I thought was weird, they were like, can you please take down the listing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? I said you could have it. We negotiated a price. We came to an
Now, is
agreement.
this communication through the site or
Text.
through you have your
Text.
number there? It's directly with you.
Yeah, directly with me. I mean, I texted that
See,
number.
that's the only thing where Reverb, I guess, will protect you, right? And so if you communicate on the platform, they have logs of all that stuff. And as soon as you go off the platform,
Which
then
is
it's kind
probably
of
why
out
you
of their
delete
control.
it, because there's not.
Yeah.
It's off their books.
Yeah.
Why you delete what?
The ad, the listing.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
So I would, innocently enough, if you get this check, I would just respond back on Reverb. Just pretend like you forgot the text message was there, and then just keep communicating in Reverb. Because at least
Okay.
you have that protection there too.
Boy, oh boy.
That's my advice.
This-
Yeah, because I get that too with the Facebook stuff. Like they immediately call me, text me. Like, yeah, no, this works just fine. This is
this is
okay.
designed to do
This
this.
is good enough for me.
Really? See, I don't sell enough stuff that I know that this is an issue. I sold the.
It used to be just Craigslist, right? Or
Yeah.
classified
Yeah.
you get scammed. But now,
Craigslist is now legit.
Yeah.
Well, we
That's how
sold
bad it is
everyone's
out
bad.
there.
We sold that old board. Our old board.
That worked. That was local, though, right? They came by
That was
and picked it up,
local,
yeah.
and it was for like a church group or something, and
Yeah.
someone came by with cash.
That was a
There you
good
go.
deal, and that was a good board, too. So.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
tell the
yeah.
guy, fine. You know, you're going to send somebody up here, send them with cash. You show up here with cash, I'll hand it to you.
Yeah.
Unless it's counterfeit.
You know.
God, I'm so tired of this. Like, I'm so tired of reading news stories and knowing there's more to this story.
Yeah.
Just knowing that I'm not getting the full story. It just, and maybe it was always that way and we were just ignorant to it, and now we're seeing it more, but it's very frustrating, man. And as someone who consumes a lot of media all the time, to see it like this, it's got to be terribly frustrating to someone who just wants to.
It's amazing the amount of energy and effort that gets put into scamming people and ripping people off.
Their job.
You know, it is. I mean, like if you actually put that towards good, it would be so much better as a society.
Yep.
Well, I hear so many of these people are, and why you get the broken English stuff is because they're not in the country.
No.
Yeah.
And there's no
Yeah.
way to
And
go
the area
after
code means shit.
them. Right, right.
That's all the
But-
calls I get that are 248, you know, very similar to my phone number.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what? No, stop it. Now I know if it's like the first three of my phone number two, whatever that is bullshit.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Well, it doesn't say much for humanity.
No, nothing
where,
does.
And where we are as a people that you know,
Yeah.
more times than not, you're looking like, okay, what's the scam here? And you know, It just seems like it was so much simpler before we were all connected. Maybe you had to have a garage sale to sell something, but at least when you did, it was
Face
on
to
the up
face.
and up.
It was
and
cash
legit.
money.
Yeah.
That's a red flag. All the time when it's immediate, when you get that immediate response to something. Almost everything I put up now.
What is
I don't even
immediate?
acknowledge
within
the first
5
one.
minutes or
Yes,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
within the first 5 minutes, because it's still got to post and get out there and then get into circulation.
So this is a scam.
This is
More than likely.
more than likely.
And I was actually good at selling stuff on Craigslist for a while there too. I would just ignore them.
Yeah.
Or I'd send them a middle finger emoji or something, and they would
Really?
go away. And then you'd wait a day or two, and then okay, this one's probably real.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure,
And I bet it. And with Facebook, because now I can check, you can see their profile that at least that they're using.
Right.
And you can
Yeah, that's true.
You can sniff out a
Marketplace is
bullshit
pretty good,
one.
yeah.
You know, I know enough people where if there's a mutual friend somewhere or something,
Yeah.
like it's
Still
just,
a lot of scams with that too.
oh yeah,
Yep.
just like
You
the damn the puppies. Oh, we had 7 puppies, can't keep them all. Small
Yeah.
rehoming fee.
Yeah, right.
You see it, but they're hijacking people's accounts for that. So those are real people's accounts
Yeah.
that are doing it, that are they're getting posted through.
Like Eric's.
And there's
Yeah.
and there's the correspondence. People are interacting, but it's not really them.
Nope.
But you would
Yeah.
know that. You text them, message them.
Yeah, there was one I messaged about. There was like this beautiful couch, and I was like, "Hey, how much you asking for that?" And it just in my quick correspondence, I was like, "Oh, you've hacked someone's account and put up a bunch of pictures of shit." And
That's the new one I keep seeing. Is I'm moving, I'm selling some stuff, and then it'll be like 1,000 pictures. It'll be like 8 treadmills. It'll be like
Yeah.
like pictures from somewhere in a farm. It'll be like
sick ass Polaris
Right,
for
you're-
$5,000. You're like,
Like,
what?
okay, you're moving out of your apartment in
Yeah.
Royal Oak,
Yeah.
with your side by side and your hot
I'm
tub.
like, wow, you've got some fucking toys in this
Yeah,
house, man.
nice. Nice, must be
Incredible
nice.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doomed as a society.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard enough. That's
It's hard to say as a society.
as a society.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's very discouraging, and it feels personal. You know, it feels personal when I'm being lied to by the media and stuff. Like it's like, yeah, they're lying to all of us. But this stuff feels like a personal attack. Like I tried to put something out here, simple, bang, bang.
It's not.
And it feels very personal.
No, they'll fuck anybody over.
People
Yeah.
are dicks. Yep.
What's that?
People are dicks.
Yeah, they sure are. Speaking of dicks, the story that will not go away.
Hunter?
No, I wish we could get back to
Is this
Hunter.
where I change cameras and disappear so I don't get canceled?
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'll let you
Just
know.
don't chime in.
Yeah, stay quiet over there, you.
So how do you feel about Israel and Hamas?
No, not going there.
The smartest man in the room,
Hummus.
always, Travis Bully. He gets it. No, we've got a former diversity, equity, and inclusion director. I hate these people on their face.
Ball of fun.
This one is actually getting it. Every once in a while you see this where people wake up and go like, "Oh, everything about what I was doing was bullshit. Wow, this was all a grift." And what we're seeing is all over these college campuses, whether it's Harvard, they're in real trouble. A lot of these because a lot of their big donors that they count on are going, "You're taking whose side here?
We're out."
Fuck off. You will not be getting a check from me anymore." And so you're stuck catering to these spoiled toddlers who think they know everything and are speaking on behalf of the university, and they've got some whacked opinions about, some of the anti-Semitic shit that's being said is just like, wow, we haven't seen this since Nuremberg. We haven't seen this shit since late 30s, early 40s Germany, okay? That's the kind of stuff like, fuck the Jews. Like, who says that publicly and unironically?
Yeah.
Like, they're being serious about this. Well,
Kanye.
yeah. So this former diversity, equity, inclusion director at a California, they say community college, but I'll let you know, in California, they don't call them community colleges.
JUCOs?
JUCOs, man.
Yeah.
Junior colleges. So I was like, someone not in California or not wherever. They probably say that in other states too, but I did notice that. And I'm very familiar with this particular college that she worked at.
Really?
Yeah, I am. It's right down the street from my folks' house, De Anza.
Okay.
De Anza Boulevard is one of the streets we get off going to the house there.
Hot.
And De Anza College, yeah. So she is pinning the blame for the rise in anti-Semitism at universities directly on toxic DEI ideology.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I'm listening. So she's talking about students and faculty at American universities harassed Jewish students, condemned Israel. Tabia Lee, who says she was harassed and bullied out of her DEI job at De Anza College, blasted DEI for paving the way to anti-Semitism. I saw anti-Semitism on a weekly basis in my 2 years as faculty, diversity, equity, and inclusion director. She wrote in an op-ed for the New York Post. In fact, I can safely say that toxic DEI ideology deliberately stokes hatred towards Israel and the Jewish people. As a black woman, I was the perfect person for the job on paper. Yet, I made the mistake of trying to create an authentically inclusive learning environment for everybody, including Jewish students.
Oh, there you go. Nope. You didn't get the memo, sweetheart.
Yeah. She was labeled a dirty Zionist for her attempt to include Jewish students in DEI initiatives. The former director filed a lawsuit against De Anza College in July, alleging the hostile DEI department was illegally targeting white people on the basis of race. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what it does.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want to know what that curriculum's like, because that's like a course study now, and it's a degree you can get, right?
What, DEI?
Yeah, through colleges
I'm sure.
now. I wonder what that curriculum's like. What the?
Well, it probably teaches.
It's not just HR shit anymore. It's well beyond that.
No, it teaches what's his dick, the asshole that basically, God, what's his name?
Tom Cruise.
Who couldn't define racism when asked?
Oh,
on the
yeah,
panel.
yeah.
Remember that black
Yep,
dude?
yep.
The hell's his name?
Yeah, that black dude.
Yeah, he's written the books on this, that they're basing all this off. So he gets paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions probably a year
Perfect.
to speak and just basically talk about the evils of white people or straight people, So it's basically us. We're the problem in the world,
no shit.
according to him.
Yeah, we've had it too good for too long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
time to take us down a peg or two.
Yeah. At its worst, DEI is built on the unshakable belief that the world is divided into two groups of people, oppressors and the oppressed. Jews are categorically placed in the oppressor category, while Israel is branded a genocidal settler colonialist state. In this worldview, criticizing Israel and the Jewish people is not only acceptable, but praiseworthy, just as it's okay to attack America and white people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you finally figured that out?
Yeah.
That's what they're doing there?
Fair game.
Yeah. Which is weird. Like, people have always been targeted. Groups of people, like, throughout human history have always been targeted, but it's not. I don't think it's ever been the majority population that's under attack. And so people are just sitting back like, okay, this is kind of cute. This is kind of adorable.
Fuck it, bring it.
I don't know where this goes, but at some point someone's going to go, all right, you fucked around long enough. Now you're going to find out. Mm-hmm. And when you make up 60% of the population, you just don't see the majority population being shit on
Generally
this
not.
hard.
Yeah.
This is new. So we'll see where this goes.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
The vocal minority.
Yeah.
Pops off again.
It's okay to attack America and white people. If you don't go after them, or worse, if you defend them, you're actively abetting racist oppression. Ooh. Lee attempted to set up a summit to address anti-Semitism after Jewish students and faculty came to her saying they experienced anti-Semitism on campus. Some of her coworkers, however, argued that an event for Jewish people wasn't necessary because they, too, are white oppressors.
Yeah.
Welcome, Jews. Take you. It's fun over here. Come on in.
Yeah.
I have never encountered a more hostile environment toward the members of any racial, ethnic, or religious group. I was ultimately fired by De Anza College, and I suspect my defense of Jewish students played a part. This outpouring of anti-Semitic hatred is the direct result of DEI's insistence that Jews are oppressors. What started with rhetorical attacks has morphed into defending and calling for violent attacks. It's inevitable for an ideology that demeans an entire group of people while accusing them of perpetrating massive injustice. When you stoke that kind of division and anger, you unleash fires you can't control. Sure enough, the fire of anti-Semitism is now burning bright on college campuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's getting it.
Yeah, the fire's been being stoked for a long time.
Yeah.
It's just finally catching blaze.
Yeah. I don't know. It's almost impossible to know what the real story is. But, from everything I keep hearing, Palestinians don't like Jews, period.
No.
like at all.
Yeah, no, that's
Like-
not
like all
that's
of them.
anything new. That's not a secret.
Like all of
anything
them.
new. That's not a secret.
Yeah, but like wants them all dead.
Yeah,
Like not just like hate, like I don't like them. They're ugly or
yeah, it's their mortal enemy.
yeah.
Yeah. Do.
I mean, it's mind-boggling to me
Yeah.
that in this world we're living in, that's just like, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And so why would
Just don't ask why.
why would anyone want to bring a group of refugees from Palestine to this country?
Yeah, and it's not really going to end well.
No.
No, I mean there are Palestinians here.
Yeah. And they don't seem very friendly. I got to be honest with you.
No, have you dealt with one?
Yeah. Rashida Tlaib.
Oh, is she Palestinian?
Yeah.
Oh, well, she's a twat, regardless.
Yeah, she's an absolute twat. The best video of her ever is
Ironically,
before,
she's our
she's our twat.
Her district is very Jewish.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
crazy.
man.
She
Maybe-
hates Jews. Absolutely despises the Jew.
Interesting.
Yeah, the video. Remember the video, Trav? You might remember it. I don't know if you remember it, T. When she got thrown out of a Trump rally, it's before she was in Congress. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, maybe you could find it.
I'm
Have
looking
you
for
seen
it.
that, T?
No.
They'd like drag her ass out.
Oh, that's not the one where they were like pretending to be handcuffed and shit.
No. That was AOC. Well, was she part of that? Was
It was
Tlaib
the
part
squad,
of that?
I think so.
It was
I
it was
think she
squad
was.
members.
Yeah.
I know it was AOC.
Oh yeah, no, Tlaib's local. She's not part of that, is she?
Tlaib?
I'm thinking of,
squad.
I'm thinking of
Yeah, her,
no,
Cori Bush.
I'm thinking of Omar, Ilhan Omar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all part of the squad.
Yeah.
Oh, is this it?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta get it up further. I'm slow.
No, you're fine. You're doing great. That was pretty quick. Look at this big-titted idiot.
Here it is.
Not that her big tits have anything to do with it, but she.
You guys are crazy!
You're an animal. Get a job.
You guys are crazy!
Ooh, the best moments. This is a highlight
Always
reel.
don't win. And I said, baby, they don't. Because we're going to go in there, we're going to impeach the mother.
A good one.
Rashida!
Oh, Jesus.
We are all
Michael Moore.
Rashida!
Amplified audio.
In my kingdom. Honestly, I've never felt more Palestinian than I ever felt in Congress. Even in Palestine, when I'm visiting my grandmother, I'm more American, like to the Palestinian. But I'm more Palestinian in the halls of Congress than I am anywhere in the country, in the world. And that just tells you just the fact that
How much you hate Jews.
They really weren't, but we were ready for this.
I don't even know what the hell she's talking
No,
about.
these are her best moments.
Yeah.
Quite a highlight reel that bitch
How
put
does
together,
some
huh?
idiot like that get elected? How does that even happen?
I don't know.
So,
At this point, name recognition, because she ain't doing shit.
yeah, true. Representative Tom Tiffany. It's so funny, all these people whose names you don't even know. He's from Wisconsin, and Andy Ogles from Tennessee sent a letter to the Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas.
Oh, yeah.
Does absolutely jack shit at his job. He just keeps claiming the border's closed. But I don't know what else he does. Demanding that the Soup administration not let into the U.S. large numbers of Palestinians. The two introduced the Guaranteeing Aggressors Zero Admission Act.
All right.
Okay, do you get the acronym? Guaranteeing Aggressors Zero Admission.
Gaza.
Gaza. Yeah, the Gaza Act. To ensure that supporters of the terrorist organization Hamas are not allowed into the United States as refugees. Like many Americans, we are concerned about the possibility that the Dementia administration may be mulling plans to bring large numbers of Palestinians into the U.S. At least one House member has already called for the wide-scale resettlement of Palestinians in American communities. I'm assuming that's AOC.
I'm sure she's got a part in that.
The Gaza Act was necessary in light of the Hamas terror attacks. While the Soup administration has not announced any plans to fly large numbers of Palestinians out of Gaza, they have not ruled it out yet. Ogles and Tiffany pointed to the chaotic Afghan withdrawal and mass evacuations that led to large numbers of Afghans entering the U.S. who had not been vetted. Chaotic resettlement of more than 76,000 Afghans in the wake of the fall of Kabul, for example, resulted in countless Afghans who played no role whatsoever in assisting American forces during the war winding up in the United States. We saw Afghans with past criminal convictions making their way onto evacuation flights and resettlement of others who went on to commit appalling crimes, assault, sexual abuse of minors. Mr. Secretary, the American people do
That's
not
just Buchabazi, though.
What's that?
That's just Buchabazi.
What's Buchabazi?
That's what when they fuck the kids.
Oh,
That's Buchabazi, wasn't
was it? Yeah, it was something like that. Wait,
Buchabazi.
was that what it was called? Buchabazi?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Trav, could you Google that for us?
He doesn't want to be even referenced right now.
Who is Trav?
Squawkmore, we'll call you easy.
Yeah, notice he's not on the camera anymore. He's got can he get a blurred face?
I made it 15 minutes.
There you go.
All right, that's not bad. We'll get to some stuff that
Gonna
maybe
have
you
the
can.
voice changer in there.
The American people do not want to see this dangerous situation repeated with Palestinians. Moreover, they deserve more than a vague assurance from a White House spokesman that the Soup administration hasn't yet identified a legally dubious mechanism to flood American neighborhoods with foreigners from a region that is a global hotspot for Islamic terrorism. The fact that no Arab country wants to take these fucking people should tell you all you need to know. I have no interest in
No, I don't want
resettling.
anybody fucking coming here. I don't care who they
No,
are.
no,
But
I've had it.
Yeah, but that's
We're
generally
full.
not going to end well. I wouldn't think so. It's
No.
probably.
So, Wednesday, Olus reacted to an investigation. Daily Wire did this, apparently, that found the U.S. Immigration Enforcement Agency hired a new person, okay, former spokesman for the PLO, and put her in a position to determine who gets to come into the country as an immigrant or an asylum seeker. That's great. So we got a new chick there.
Okay, sure.
By the way, her name is Nejwa Ali. She posted on social media, fuck Israel and any Jew who supports Israel. Once the terrorist attack happened from Hamas
yeah,
there.
okay.
Yeah. So that's who Biden has put in charge
Perfect.
of America's asylum claims.
Is
Again, that
is
is
it a
fuck-
she, her?
Fuck Israel and any Jew who supports Israel. What about us non-Jews who support Israel?
Well, fuck you too.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure.
She didn't say that.
No, I know. But
You know.
yeah, you get a just a cursory fuck you.
So, and any what about are there Jews out there who don't support Israel?
Probably not many.
Not a lot, but are there any? Because those Jews might be okay in her book.
I bet they're not.
Because she says any Jew who supports Israel. What if it's like, yeah, I'm a Jew. Fuck
Oh, that's
Israel.
specific in that statement. I think there's a lot of other fuck yous to go around.
Yeah,
But that's just specific to that statement.
yeah,
But I'm sure she's got a bag full of fuck yous
Yeah.
for other people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whole bag full.
A whole bag.
Yeah, I just can't believe we're living in a time where and I'm just learning about it now. There are people, like I always knew there's some people that took issue with the Jews, whether they're running Hollywood or they're
Germans.
keeping all the money and all that shit. You know, Germans, they've done their part to get out of that. I didn't know there was this group of people that absolutely wants them dead. Just fuck all the Jews. It's crazy.
You need to expand your world knowledge.
Yeah, no, not really. I have no interest in traveling anywhere outside of this
Oh, I didn't say go. I just say expand your knowledge.
Yeah, I don't even want to do that. You know what? When I start reading, if I get to a bunch of cities that I can't pronounce, names I can't pronounce, I'm out. I end up Bob in the whole thing. You know, I'm like Bob Jones. Yeah, I'm not saying 15 fucking names that are all consonants, 0 vowels,
Yeah.
and I can't make it out. I don't know what this is. It's too confusing. I can never reiterate the story because I can't go, yeah, Bill Jones said. I got to go Alibaba, Al Shazira, fucking whatever. I'm out. Can't do it.
All right.
I'll go to Canada.
Well, I don't
That's
think
it.
that's going to work out well either.
No, not with blackface in charge. But I don't mind going to Canada. But I have literally zero interest in going to Europe, going anywhere.
That's my fucking Halloween costume.
What?
Trudeau.
Blackface.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You're gonna go Aladdin?
Oh,
where
no,
he
I'm going
was
to go
like-
suit and tie with a hello, my name is Justin.
Yeah.
Tag.
Yeah.
Where are you going to wear this Halloween costume?
I cannot disclose this information.
Only in his house.
No. There's safe harbor out there.
Is there? Is there some spots?
Yeah, there's a party.
Yeah, boy, gone are the days of beer on a table.
Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, that was a classic.
That was a great one. Hey, all right, Trav, you can put yourself back on camera.
sure?
I think you're safe. Yeah.
You don't fall for it.
Now we know how Natalie Holloway died officially. More and more of the stories
Oh,
come
okay.
out.
Yep. Bludgeoned to death?
Yeah. This is
Nice.
fucking brutal. This dude murdered 2 broads before he was 22.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Sociopath. And so when they say, oh, yeah, he passed a lie detector, I'm like, yeah, sociopaths can do that. They can
Well,
compartmentalize.
if he was telling the truth, he passed. Oh, originally he passed the lie detector.
He passed the lie detector telling this story.
Okay.
And so
Well, yeah, that
it
means
could be true.
Okay, yeah.
I'm saying he could be totally full of shit and still pass the lie detector.
Hasn't he? I used to follow this a lot close.
Yeah, so did I years ago.
Didn't he admit to it before in the U.S. and then somehow retract? Or no, it was in Aruba, and didn't he retract his?
I don't
Google it.
I don't remember. There's a few weird aspects to this story.
He's
but
been
I-
wishy-washy forever.
Yeah, yeah. And then he wanted $250,000 to tell the
His
mom the
mother,
whole
yeah.
story.
Or her mother, yeah.
So, Beth, yeah. Instead, so the night she disappeared, she wanted to go back to her hotel. And so this dude, thinking with his dick,
Sure.
and I at this point I'm on board with him. I get it.
Oh, yeah. You got to close that deal.
He said instead of taking her directly to the hotel, he arranged for the pair to get dropped off a little bit further down the beach.
A little secluded area.
Yeah, and he's like,
Nice quiet spot for us.
Well, his thought is, we'll go past the hotel, we'll get dropped off, and then it's like, I'll walk you back to the hotel. And he figures he's got, however many hundreds of yards or mile
Yeah.
to close this.
Sure.
So the two walked along the beach. He lays her down. They start making out. This plan is going
Brown chicken,
accord-
brown cow.
This
yeah.
plan is going
Get it.
according to plan.
Yeah.
His plan is coming together, and so far it's working. Except she's hammered,
Yeah.
and she told him to stop. She wants to stop now. This is going bad. This isn't today.
Yeah, but I'm hard.
Yeah.
Wait a
Rock.
minute.
We're on the beach.
There's nobody around.
So he keeps trying.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you didn't mean no.
Right.
When his buddies around?
I think it was just
okay.
those
They
two
were
at that point. Yeah. So she knees him the balls.
Oh.
Takes it up a notch.
Yep.
Yep. Drops a knee into his
Sure.
balls.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
We have
Wow.
daughters.
Yeah. Well, how'd that end up for her?
yeah. Not well. It didn't work out like she thought. She's seen it in movies. Guys double down.
Yeah. Gives you a
Can't catch
chance
their
to run
breath.
away.
They
Yeah.
start puking. Everybody laughs at the guy who got kicked in the nuts. And it's a comedy scene. Well, in real life,
Yeah.
you kick a guy in the balls, he might kick you so hard in the fucking face that you go night-night on a beach.
Yeah. Yeah. You got one shot at that. I mean, if you get it square, you got a chance to get out of there.
Yeah.
You miss, you graze, you miss.
Grace can be deadly.
It can, but the graze still gives you a fucking second. With the graze, because there's the did I? Oh yeah,
yeah, I did.
Well, in that did I?
But
It's
even a
good night, bitch.
straight knee to the balls
Yeah.
gives you that second. Even though you don't know. The graze, I'll give you that. That
Yeah.
you go, wait a minute, is it possible that I avoid? Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh my god, I even got a little cramp right there just thinking of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you've got a huge bag.
That's true.
So
It
it's,
gets
it
hit a lot.
sucks for you. Yeah. I mean, that thing, good Lord. So when she knees me in the crotch, I get up on the beach and I kick her extremely hard in the face. Holloway was then laying down unconscious, possibly even dead. So is it possible he kicked her so hard in the face that she died on the beach?
I mean, well, possible, I suppose, but
So he's not sure.
Yeah.
He's not sure at this point.
God,
so
that's got to hurt your foot because he's not wearing any kind of real.
He's got to be
footwear.
in a flop.
Flip flop, barefoot. Just
Yeah.
That's what I was
a
thinking.
boat shoe, something dockside.
He could
He was
be.
probably wasted too.
That's got to hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, your foot would blow the fuck up on a
Well,
skull. Oh boy.
If he was wearing, what are the sandals? Not Tevas, but the ones you wear.
Birkenstocks?
Birkenstocks. If
Yeah.
he's got a pair of Birks on,
that-
you could.
Oh, that buckle into the top of the foot.
Oof.
Oh God, that would kill.
Yeah, probably would.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know. Maybe she's dead. Maybe she's just out cold. Either
Yeah.
way, she's flopped on the beach.
Either way, I got to get this quick before she gets cold.
So then he finds a cinder block. Now those are the gray ones.
That's correct,
Got
yes.
a little heft to them. What are
Yep.
they? Good 20 pounds each.
Yeah, I would say they're quite 20 pounds, but
Close. So he goes over and then smashes her head with it. He said he then carried Natalie's body into the ocean until the water was up to his knees, and then he was just like, and away you go. And just like...
Okay.
Like a curling rock. It was just like...
but then...
And just
and
let
so
it go.
I would believe that her body would be found.
That's what a lot of people say.
Yes.
But I don't know. I don't know. He pushed her out to the tide, and if the tide was going out, who knows?
I mean, it's possible. The sharks get her, something. Who knows?
I just think back to all the theories,
Yeah.
like drawn way out about how he buried, all the different
yeah.
things. Like,
Yeah.
Just let her go. It's kind of
Anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not so sinister, is it?
You
It's just
didn't think this through. Well, apparently he did. It
up
worked.
Yeah,
to his
right.
knees, too.
Yeah.
He couldn't even get out to his neck.
Yeah.
And then
Well, you got to make sure you can get back. Watch
Yeah.
out for that undertow.
John Q. Kelly, legal representative for Beth, the mother, said the hands-on, vicious, unprovoked execution of Natalie by
Unprovoked. She hit him in the
Vandersloot-
balls.
She did.
Unprovoked.
She did say no first, though. Keep in mind.
Allegedly.
I mean, it's a warning shot. No.
Oh, yeah. All right. Fine.
She claimed, John Q. Kelly, not to be confused with Q Public, legal rep for Beth, says this unprovoked execution of Natalie by Vandersloot seemed to be an instinctive act for a man who would kill 2 broads by the time he was 22.
Yeah, bit reactionary. Probably a bit of a hothead, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, this son of a bitch, we talk about the nerve, the gall, the balls.
Yeah.
I mean, so he was extradited to the U.S. from Peru, where he was serving 28 years for the 2010 murder of 21-year-old Stephanie Flores. An additional 18 years was added to his sentence this January because he was trafficking coke in prison.
Oh, wow. Just a hustler, baby.
I mean, the fucking nerve, right? I mean, that's some balls.
You're a white pretty boy in prison. You got to find your niche.
Yeah, but he's got double murder under his belt.
So what's the fuck gives a shit?
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, like
Gotta
as
make the
far
most
as
of your time while you're in there.
street cred goes,
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
you don't think having 2 murders under your belt and dealing blow in a Peruvian jail, prison, you don't think that
You're still
gives
the
you a
biggest pussy in there.
little- maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a couple girls that would say different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
fucking cinder block to a chick's head. I mean, I could see.
where's the cinder block?
I don't know, somewhere on the beach, probably by one of the piers.
Oh, should have been able to find a broken cinder block.
Oh, where is it now?
Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't know they were looking for a cinder block, and now it's 20 years later. So,
Oh, I would think that you'd be looking for anything
yeah.
along the beach. Well, how'd this broken cinder block get out here in the middle of the sand?
Well, who said her head broke it, though?
You're going to smash it. Well,
If you get it in the middle where it's got that. You think it would, definitely? You don't think you think a skull versus a cinder block?
if you fucking really went at it, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I can smack. I can break with a hammer cinder block. But
Yeah.
yeah, you can do. I mean,
I
I'm
could break a
picturing
skull
it-
with a hammer, though.
Picturing it like this. I just see it snapping.
See, I see it in the middle because cinder block. I mean, unless we're
Depends.
talking about different cinder
Yeah.
blocks,
Yeah.
they're like this,
Yeah. Yep.
right?
Something. Yeah.
Something like that. But they've got
Something
this
like that, yeah.
structure in the middle.
Yeah.
So I feel like if this is a head here, it's cute, blonde. You got those blue eyes. Oh, sucker for blue
Oh, yeah.
eyes.
Adorable.
And you got a head, and you come down on the middle, right on that skull. Bam! I don't think this would break. Now, if you came to the side and put the head over here, again, the blue eyes, the hair, the whole
Yeah.
work.
She's even pretty in your picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you come down on the side on an angle, yeah, I think the weight distribution would be a little off, and maybe you would crack the cinder block. And I don't know what that proves on the beach, anyways. I
Right.
don't know that law enforcement's going to go, hey, wait a minute. The way that cinder block broke, it looks like it hit a skull.
Again, I just think you were out looking for anything.
Yeah.
I don't think I mean,
So it could have been a piece of driftwood.
he could be totally full of shit.
Yeah, he could. He could.
Interesting. Just another red herring in the case.
Yeah. Maybe.
Just got them out looking around,
Yeah.
tripping over their own dicks.
Again, I trust no one. Nope. He's probably still full of shit.
Yeah, he could be. Could be. And he did pass a lie detector. So, I mean, I know that doesn't mean anything.
Did he pass one originally when they interrogated him?
Probably not, because his dad was a judge locally. Probably didn't have him allow him to do shit. But this dude's going to be out of prison, and I don't think you rehab from that. I think he found Jesus. He finally got introduced to Jesus, and so he's a changed man and all that. I just don't know how that works. I think if you're 22 years old and able to murder two chicks you barely know like that, I don't know that Jesus can even step in and
Probably not.
solve that.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
some deep-rooted
Yeah.
psychosis.
I know God, like Jesus is really good at praying away gay and stuff. Like if you're a homo and you don't want to be, obviously you get a little Jesus in the mix, shake it up, and then the gay goes away.
Yeah,
We know
you need
that
a guy with
works.
long hair and a dress and sandals to ungay you.
Yeah, right. So outside of that, though, I don't know where his purview ends. I don't know where, like, the Lord...
Oh, he works miracles, my man.
And he works in mysterious ways. We've heard all that, but I don't know how he does with, like, double murderers. If he, I know he'd forgive them and wash their feet and all that.
I have not heard of him curing schizophrenia or anything like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's usually the drugs.
yeah. Not real strong in that, but anyway. Doug Mackey. Oh, Douglas. Mr. Douglas. He's doing, what do you...
I wanted to sing.
And then we're gonna have
The best friend Doug.
That would have been
I
a
almost
good
hit
one.
it right.
No, wrong page. Oh, there it is. Yep. No, it's not. Wrong page.
Oh,
It should just say Doug song.
yeah,
I believe.
long and
You know,
short.
we never used when I started helping engineer
Yeah.
the show. This thing never. That was before me.
The drops were before
Yeah,
you?
just before me. Yeah, I came in like right as Jay was leaving. Gross.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're always there. It's just no one pushes them.
The Doug's not there.
Well, they used to be here. They used to just face this chair.
Don't worry,
yeah.
I'll hit it in the middle of the story.
Okay,
when
perfect.
I find it.
Yeah.
Doug is the creator
Page
of
3.
a popular pro-Trump Twitter account or X account now. He's been sentenced to 7 months in prison.
X like Twitter?
Yeah.
Or X is in no longer.
No, Twitter.
Okay.
He was convicted of election interference. That's a big one.
What do?
Well, he was accused of a scheme to deprive individuals of their constitutional right to vote. After a Twitter account he ran under the handle Ricky Vaughn.
All right.
Okay.
Is that the wild thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was thinking Ricky Bobby or Ricky Vaughn. I think Ricky Vaughn
Isn't that wild thing?
Yeah.
From
yeah.
Major League?
Cleveland Indians.
Yeah.
It's definitely Vaughn. I think
Cleveland
it's Ricky
Steamers.
Vaughn. Yeah. He posted memes in the lead up to the election in 2016. One image showed a black woman standing in front of an African Americans for Hillary sign that said, "Avoid the line, vote from home. Text Hillary to 59925."
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember hearing about this. Yeah.
Yeah. 7 months in prison. It's unbelievable, dude.
Oh, that's funny.
District Judge Ann Donnelly, an Obama appointee. Just saying. Not that that means anything,
odd.
but
Just
just putting that out there.
Just a coincidence.
Sentenced Mackey, claiming his actions were nothing short of an assault on our democracy. A meme. The left takes this really personally because the left sucks at memes.
Yeah.
The left blows at memes. The right sucks at a lot of things.
We got our memes down.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
right
yeah.
the right has a sense of humor, and so the right really does. The meme game is much stronger on the right.
Yeah.
Much.
You want to meme well, you have to meme hard.
Yeah, you got to go hard in the paint and take no prisoners. So, voting is the right that secures all other rights we hold dear. Department of Justice Attorney Eric Paulson said they were committing fraud, one that was aimed at one of our most sacred rights in our democracy. Mackey was charged 1 week after President Soup assumed office, 4 years after the election.
Yeah.
So they waited for Soup to get in charge, and then they could go after Mackey.
Got to make
So-
sure that Trumpy couldn't
Pardon him.
pardon him on his way out.
The Justice Department claimed that Mackey had conspired to injure, oppress, threaten, or intimidate people from exercising their right to vote. He and others had intended variously to provoke, mislead, and in some cases deceive voters in the presidential election with their posts.
What an animal.
Incredible.
Absolute piece of shit.
Incredible.
Unfucking
According
real.
to the government. Okay.
I lost all faith in humanity.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I voted. Who doesn't text their vote in?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Pretty soon it's
easy.
going to be a thing, I think.
So, according to the government, they went so far.
It's going to send out a mass text. Press 1 for Biden. Press 2 for Trump.
Idiocracy.
It's idiocracy, right? Yes. We're going to be having dinner at buttfuckers. You know what I mean? We're not. Fuddruckers is long gone. We're on to buttfuckers now. It's just the world we're living in.
Why come you ain't got no tattoo?
So, according to the government, so they wanted to really get into this and make sure we get our hands around this. 4,900 people texted the number. It's unclear how many of those retarded people, if anyone, they don't even know if anyone, fell for the meme and did not cast the vote they intended to cast or merely participating in the joke.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless, if you texted that number, you shouldn't have the right to vote.
No, exactly. You know, I mean, it's Darwinism at its finest.
Yes.
Let's just weed out, you know.
Okay. That was a test, and you failed.
So
that voter registration card.
4,900 people, and they don't know if anyone changed their voted that way, or if they were just like, I wonder what it does when you text it.
Right.
Which I guarantee no one is dumb enough to think that's how you vote. Mm-hmm. An attorney for Mackey said his memes were satirical, therefore not relevant to the law he purportedly violated. He faced as many as 10 years. They were trying to give him 10 years for that.
Unreal.
As Mackey was
That's
prosecuted...
it. You threaten him with a big thing, and then you give him a lighter sentence, which is still way more than anybody deserves.
Oh, my God.
But then
7 months in prison.
You feel grateful that you didn't get 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah,
you take
exactly.
your 7 months and shut the fuck up.
Dude, how is that any different than the shit that's 50% off at the stores? And you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
I'm getting this pile of shit for $200. It's normally $400.
Right.
Yeah, they jacked the price up so that when they did lower it, it's like the gas prices.
Exactly.
Jack them up $2, and then when you bring them down 50 cents, it looks like a fucking steal.
Yeah.
So, as he was prosecuted, others pointed a video by comedian Christina Wong urging Trump supporters to vote by text or on Wednesday. The day after the Tuesday election. I see what you did there, Wong.
Oh.
Wong, who was wearing a MAGA hat and had Trump signs in the back of the video.
Yeah.
Weird. She didn't face any consequences.
Wong's not in prison for 7 months?
No.
No? Why not?
Something's wrong with this picture.
Oh, this is that
Yeah.
two-tier justice system I'm hearing about, I think.
Nothing's wrong. Nothing to see here is what they're saying there. So
Interesting.
we got Mackey, though. Okay.
Yeah.
We got Mackey, got him off the streets. He's in prison where he belongs for a good 7 months. Hopefully he gets raped the whole time he's there.
Clearly.
And this does go as far as sending a message. And I think the judge even said something along those lines, like, we want any other knuckleheads out there that think they're going to get cute.
Yeah.
Make a meme.
Send a message.
Yeah.
with
Anyone
Mackey.
wants to meme negative things about Hillary Clinton, to the clink you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So there is the evidence of Miss Wong
Yeah.
doing the same thing. yet
Exactly.
With no repercussions.
No.
You know, I just hate when it's so blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You can't even hide the bullshit.
Yeah.
Can't even pretend like it's...
It's the lack of even attempting to make it look like it's just
I
we're
had
playing things
respect
down
for
the middle.
the try, you know?
Yeah, it's like,
I get it.
I
Play
know
the
you're
game.
full of shit, but at least you're trying to give the illusion of we're fair on both sides. No,
No, it's long gone.
long gone. And it's like, you know what? It doesn't even matter how obvious we are. What are they going to do? What are the plebes going to do? Jack shit is what they're going to do.
Yeah. Well, it's just a bad look. It sets a bad precedent. Because what's going to happen now when there's a Republican in the White House?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say a Republican.
Yeah.
You know, then
Well-
now do we just fucking come out swinging and go after everybody that fucked us in the last 4 years?
No.
And we're just stuck in the mud?
Please no.
Yeah,
I know. That's
It's
just
got to
it.
stop. But first off,
But you can't let them get away with it. God damn it.
no, I know. But if one side refuses to play by
Then you look like a pussy.
the rules, yeah, I know.
The next time it comes around, you're just going to get your ass handed to you.
Well,
again.
that's what's happening over and over and over again. That's what's happening. Here's the thing: we can't. Some of you are going to want to vote for Donald Trump in the presidential election, right?
Some might.
Some of you might, but you can't. You cannot vote for Donald Trump, and I'll tell you why.
Can you text it in on Wednesday?
No, we just can't. Some things have come up, some things have changed, and I'm going to let all of you know why we can't vote for Trump.
Okay.
Cher,
As in like the really ugly bitch?
Yeah.
That sings? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
is threatening to leave the country if Trump wins.
If she could turn back time?
If she could.
Huh.
Yeah. Did you realize she almost got an ulcer last time when he was president?
Oh, no.
Almost. She didn't.
Oh.
Thank God. Thank God Cher didn't get an ulcer. But she almost got an ulcer. I didn't know you could almost get an ulcer. Is that like heartburn?
Probably, yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
She had some Rolaids on hand.
Diarrhea a couple of times. It was bad.
Yeah. It was bad.
She should have gone skiing with Sonny.
Yeah. You would not want to get diarrhea in that that If I Could Turn Back Time video outfit. Remember the fishnets?
Oh, yeah.
And that thong with that ass tattoo?
There's some work there.
Holy shit. I think I'd fuck Chaz Bono before her mom.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Well, I'd probably still go Cher. But
Dude, I'd fuck Roseanne
reluctantly,
before I'd fuck Cher or Madonna.
I'd dig Sonny's ass up and put it to him but good.
Yeah.
Before
I'd bang
gave it
Sonny
to that.
before Cher. Yeah. Fully mustachioed, too. Fully mustachioed. So, I almost got an ulcer last time. If he gets in, who knows? This time, I will leave the country.
Well, fucking A. That just means that solidifies my vote.
Yeah. Cher campaigned for Joe Biden in 2020. Shocker. Described Trump as Nixon on steroids and a threat to democracy.
Oh, yeah, well, we can just throw that around.
Yeah. Former president has also recently overtaken Biden in a close-run hypothetical poll a year ahead of the match. Who gives a shit? Does anybody believe these polls at all? Honestly.
No.
After almost a decade now of these polls being 100% wrong almost always.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Why are we
very
still looking at
rare
these?
that I will ever even respond to one. But sometimes I'm in a mood,
Yeah.
and I'll respond to it. And never once have I given a legitimate fucking answer.
No,
no matter
why would
what
you?
the poll is.
No.
Pick the most absurd fucking answers.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cher also
I'm going to write
blasted-
into caucus.
This is hilarious on its face too. Cher also blasted what she described as the anti-trans legislation being proposed in the U.S. this year. It's something like 500 bills they're trying to pass. I was with 2 trans girls the other night. Who wasn't? Aren't we all just hanging out with a bunch of trans girls all the time?
Yeah.
And of course, my own child Chaz is trans. Yeah, who you disowned for years, you fucking cunt. What are you talking about?
He still has rights.
Great. So you finally came around. But most people didn't disown their children, Cher.
Yeah.
Like you did.
I mean, not attractive, but I have no issues
What?
with Chaz.
Yeah.
Might be a delightful person.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Actually pulls off dude pretty well.
Yeah.
You know?
Better than Chick.
Yeah. I mean, he's just a fat dude.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's easier to pull off dude. But they're probably really weak.
Easier for Chick to pull off dude than a dude to pull off Chick?
Yeah. Dude pulling off chick just doesn't.
Oh, not in Thailand.
Well, yeah, Thailand's different. But it's usually the hands.
Yeah, or the Adam's apple. Or the cock.
Beep, boop.
It's all said and done. It's the cock and balls that really gives them away.
Really gives them away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime you got that crumb, that bulge,
Yeah.
you know, it's a dead giveaway. It really is. So,
Nothing sexier than a woman shaving.
yeah. I was saying we've got to stand together. I don't know what their eventual plan is for trans people, but I don't put anything past them. What are these things that are bubbling around in that fucking useless head of yours, Cher? What exactly is it you think that...
She doesn't
I'm
know.
assuming she's talking about the right, people
Yeah,
on the right.
of course.
Ooh, Ultra MAGA. What is it that you think Ultra MAGA wants to do,
Murder all trans.
really? Because
Yeah.
this isn't the Middle East,
Oh.
where they would absolutely do that.
Okay.
What is it she thinks the Ultra
Murder all
MAGAs
trans.
want to do to trans? She thinks that anyone on the conservative side
I think
just
so.
wants to murder all trans
Yep,
people?
I think that's about the gist of
Okay,
it.
so she's thinking.
Yeah. She wouldn't put anything past him.
She described Biden as honest and smart.
Oh, my God.
Holy
Well,
shit.
if anybody's ever been discredited faster,
Yeah,
then I'd like to hear it.
yeah. Did you know, by the way,
Honest and smart.
honest and smart
Literally the two least fucking
words to describe that empty-headed, rotten, evil soul of a human. He's literally the worst politician in the history of this
Oh,
country.
that's
and that's saying something.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So if Trump gets back in, though, 4 more years, democracy is going to crumble.
Oh.
Again, democracy is over.
From her mouth to God's ears.
Isn't
Let's
that
find
isn't
out.
that ironic how you use democracy, like just voting for who you want is democracy, and so but if the outcome isn't what Cher wants, then democracy's over.
Yep.
It's just
I don't think they fully
crazy.
understand what democracy means.
No, I don't think they do
I think
either.
they're grasping it.
Yeah, she's been in that Hollywood bubble for a
Anything
little
to
bit
add there,
too
Trey?
long.
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Bite my tongue.
Okay.
You're good. You're good. You can come back.
I
into
can
the
see, I
conversation.
can see it stewing over there. He's like,
I just can't believe we're getting started on this already.
What?
I'm leaving the country.
Yeah, I know.
On either side.
I mean, at least she got out
All
in
right,
front
I'll buy
of
the
it.
ticket.
It's
She fired her
almost
shot.
like a joke at this point, right? Like it has to be. There's not one person, A, who's threatened to leave the country and has actually done it that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
And 2, name the time anywhere. And you can go back before Trump. This was happening when Bush was president, right? People would threaten to leave the country. Show me the time in history where someone has made that threat and the country went, smart.
Yeah.
I'm with you. And they didn't just get heaped on and shit all over. As if, because the idea is that you are so personally important to this country.
People
like,
are going to give a shit or
That-
even miss you.
yeah, that people are going to change their vote to prevent. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We couldn't possibly lose Amy Schumer.
I was gonna.
Holy
but
shit. I was all in on Trump, but damn it. If Amy Schumer's possible, if we're going to lose Michael Moore and Amy Schumer,
Yeah.
I just can't do it. I'm voting Biden. Like, when has that ever happened? Has that ever changed a single person's vote?
No.
No.
It's their own fucking inflated sense of self-worth.
Yeah. It's
disgusting.
Incredible.
It's pathetic.
It's so beyond pathetic because it is. You have to value your personal worth to society on a level that's inexplainable.
Yeah.
Like you have to make public statements like that. Like, oh, hold it down, everybody. Me, Cher, would possibly leave this country if you vote him in. Like, okay,
Sure.
I
Who gives a fuck?
yeah,
Like, that literally just makes me want to vote for him.
yeah,
Do it.
exactly.
I want to see it. Let's see this mass exodus. Make room for all these illegals. And some of you fucking people get out of here.
Victoria's Secret.
Biggin?
Yeah, they've gone down the road of the fat chicks and trans and Megan Rapinoe, one of your favorite people.
Oh, yeah. Love me a
Remember
raping hoe.
Remember they made Rapinoe their spokes-twat?
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
And she
How'd she
shit
get
all
that
over.
cock and balls into the little panties?
I don't know. She did.
I hate that dude. That's one of the people I really just
Rapinoe?
really don't like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that that's her name, that I can call her Raping Hoe.
Yeah.
It's so perfect and not just, Smith.
Yeah. Yeah. Megan Rapinoe.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret president Greg Eunice said the brand. Fuck it. We're going back to whores. We're going back to sexiness.
Smart. About time. Can only lose so much money there, pal.
The woke push is not translated into increased sales and instead caused them to plummet.
Yeah.
What?
No shit.
What?
There's
Get
a
out.
saying, I don't want to say it, but there's a saying out there that speaks to that somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Something about,
I believe it's go woke and lose some money.
yeah, something like
think
that.
that's
That's
how
the
it
gist
goes.
of it, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't put my finger on
I've
it.
seen that on T-shirts. I think go woke, lose money from your wallet,
Perfect.
something like along those lines. So during a meeting last week in New York, the head there, the CEO or president, told investors, yeah, the new direction of the company is quote sexiness and increasing lingerie, swimwear, and activewear lines. Sexiness can be inclusive, sort of.
Listen, that's fine. You can have 3X sizes if you need to. Just don't put them on the catalog.
Yeah. Don't put them on the storefront.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember where you used
How
to
much
have
more
the
do those
angels?
giant mannequins cost? Anyway.
Probably a lot.
Got to be way more.
That's why they're losing so much fucking market share.
Yeah,
and
they're charging the
fat
same
mannequins.
price for this. They're using 3 fucking times the amount of lace for those panties and charging the same price. It's just bad business.
Yeah.
At least 3 times.
They should just use what do they use for the big ones? They just use netting. You know, like you know when you see like trapeze artists and they got that giant net. Can they just make their bras and panties out of that stuff?
I don't know what it is. Fortunately, I've never had to encounter one.
Yeah. Sexiness can be inclusive. Sexiness can celebrate the diverse experiences of our customers, and that's what we're focusing. No, sir, don't stop. You just said woke didn't work. And you're going back to sexiness. So don't sprinkle in like, oh, that can be diverse too. Like we still love pigs. No.
You can't burn the
Be what
bridge
you
totally
are.
down. You got to leave at least a little bit.
Yeah. The Lane Bryant lane is occupied by Lane Bryant. Let them have it. You know what they're not going to do? They're not going to sell at Lane Bryant a bunch of the fucking hot thongs that you sell at Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, they don't have
and
wings
vice versa.
at Lane Bryant.
No, unless they're airplane wings. They're certainly not angel wings, though.
No.
And so stop this, sexiness can be inclusive. Yeah, we know what you are. You're selling skanky shit to...
Yeah, again, that's fine. You can still have, the big in section. You can still have 5X.
Why?
Listen,
In the back room, if you want.
whatever. Who gives a shit? If they're there and they can buy them, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
What difference does it make that they're
Stop
still
putting
available?
it on the catalog.
So put it on or have a separate catalog.
Or a separate
Or a
store called Lane
disclosure.
Bryant. And just send it all over there.
Fucking the centerfold that folds out this way and this way.
This way.
Like a fucking map.
Yeah, just do it. If you want to do a team up, collabs are real big this day. Do a Lane Bryant Victoria's Secret collab and have 6X lacy bullshit over there.
There you go.
Give them their own little wing,
Yeah.
You go in there, you can buy, Nana can buy her tan bloomers, full-assed tan bloomers.
Yeah.
And then you can go get your 6X webbing lingerie. So the brand chief executive Martin Waters said, despite everyone's best endeavors, its woke initiatives have not been enough to carry the day.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
We are hemorrhaging money.
Yeah.
We are moments away from filing Chapter 11.
You know what they really liked? When they were making like $7.5 billion a
Yeah,
year.
those were good times.
Yeah, they really missed those. So while the move to push LGBTQ identities was favored by critics, it did not equate to better sales.
Yeah, shocker.
Yeah. Over the last 2 years, Victoria's Secret's ditched that glitzy, gross fashion show and sexualized ad campaigns with the Victoria's Secret angel models. Instead...
Have you seen the mannequins? Have you been to a mall lately? Trey?
Oh, they're huge.
They literally have a fucking biggins fucking mannequin out there.
Yeah. I got tubbies.
Yeah.
They're on the catalog, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, that's next level, getting a fucking fatty mannequin.
Yeah, they have those at like Dick's Sporting Goods too with the Nike gear.
Yeah.
Just
choking them out with spandex.
yeah. They got a lot of them, but they know. I mean, shit, 80% of the public is fat as shit. So they're like,
it's there, sure.
This is what your fat ass is going to look like in this.
Yeah.
So I see them a lot, and So instead, the company said they would push a more inclusive lingerie campaign featuring. So when they went away from the angels and all that, Megan Rapinoe,
Don't you dare say it like that, you son of a bitch.
Rapinoe.
Thank you.
Trans-identifying male model Valentino Senpai, plus-size models, and others. In 21, Rapinoe called out the company, claiming the company had sent a really harmful message that was patriarchal, sexist, viewing not just meant to be sexy, but what the clothes were trying to accomplish through a male lens and through what men desired. And it was very much marketed towards younger women.
I don't see you banging any fucking fatties, Megan.
No.
I don't see you scissoring any fucking biggins.
Hell no.
No, you got yourself a little jock.
Yeah.
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 Sue Bird.
And what is wrong with that, by the way? Chicks want to look hot for their guy.
Yeah. Hey,
right?
you know what? And chicks
that's
like hot chicks
part
too.
of the game,
Yeah.
okay? That's been part of the game forever. That's like attacking a makeup company for the same reason. They're trying to sell this crap to girls so that girls feel hot. for men.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
Which
that's
one wears
the
the
whole
dick?
fucking game. God, look at those two.
There's something about that haircut. I just can't put my finger on it.
Yeah. Or in it. Oh, she thinks she's so cool, doesn't she?
Yep. Again, it seems like it's a double standard there because you got yourself a hot chick. I mean, proportionately, we'll say.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but
She's not dating a pig.
no,
Right.
she's definitely not dating a pig. That's so funny, though. It's like, what is wrong with having a store? There's plenty of stores for super out of shape people. Lots of them. What is wrong? Like, that's your whole business model, Victoria's Secret.
Do they still have did they change the men's big and tall or fucking I think they like changed the name, rebranded so that it wasn't as offensive.
Plus size
Yeah.
bullshit. Yeah. I don't know.
Something like that. Husky fellas.
Casual male XL.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Casual
2005.
male XL.
Huh?
2005.
That's when they changed it?
Yeah.
They were out in front of it.
Wait,
Yeah, they-
what were they called before? Big and tall?
Yeah, something. I think that
Fat and
fucks.
Squatty or something.
Yeah, fat fucks
Fat
are
shit.
us.
Yeah.
Started it. I went there for something.
And by the way, casual XL. What did you say? Male
Casual male XL.
Casual male XL. More like XXXXL.
Yeah,
because
you can-
XL is sold at every fucking store.
It doesn't. That was just it. I went there because I had a hard time finding stuff. I mean, like 2X. I wear 2X.
Yeah.
Just about everything.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find at regular stores a lot of times in a 2X, and things go up to XL, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll go see right there. Like, the 2X was hard to find there. That was
Why they started
because
like
they
4?
start at 2X and go up from there. And there was
So that's like the
there might be
super
like
small?
a 2X if you were lucky. Yes, exactly. That's an
Yeah,
XS.
That's a size 0. You
Right.
come in there, they're like, woo.
Yeah, what
Look
the-
at this fucking male model. What are you doing in here, sexy?
right? I was like, well, this is fuck. I'm stuck in this weird gray area. I can't get anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I remember I went and got a suit, I think for a funeral, and Nick was like, he came over and was like, "Come on, let's
was
go.
Cullen.
We'll go to
Patio.
Yeah, it's Patio's funeral." And I was like, "I don't even know where you fucking get a suit. I don't own a suit. I don't want to own a suit." And Nick was here. He's like, "Come on, let's go. We're going to the store and we'll fucking get you something." I was like, "All right." He's like, "I know a guy." Blah blah blah. I went to one of those places.
Did you get the ones with the really tight fucking legs like he wears?
No.
All right,
No.
good.
Dude, they literally didn't have a jacket that would fit around my fucking bowling ball self. This goes back 50
Yeah.
pounds ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. They literally, there was not a jacket in there that I
The Men's Warehouse.
something like that. Yeah. It was horrific.
Should have gone to a casual male XL.
Yeah. Everything would be like 8 fucking
Right.
feet too long in the
Yeah,
arms.
if you want it to
See,
fit
like,
this
that's
way, it
the-
doesn't fit anywhere else.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
At least you're proportionate.
The shoulders get me.
Yeah, big ass broad shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that arm doing? Halloween. I really dig Halloween.
Me too. Big fan.
Trav, you can put yourself back on camera.
I had,
You're allowed back in. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I had a
We're gonna do a pedophile story next, so you might want to bail on that one.
in and out, pop, boop, boop. I had a 20-year
minute,
run for Halloween parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, starting with, and I counted the HCP as my original Halloween party.
Was that the table party? Beer on a table party?
out in the woods behind Bonaventure.
Is that where?
Yeah.
Was that the beer on a table party? Because I
Yes,
thought
sir.
that was in your house too.
It started there.
It started.
I might have done it more than once, but the first time was
No.
the beer on the table was out in the woods.
Okay.
But that was I considered that the
Is
start
that when I
of that
burned my
run.
hand? Was that same party
Absolutely, yeah.
or that?
HCP Halloween costume party.
Yeah. Right. Huge
Mm-hmm.
Caucasian penis. No.
Hoopty car posse.
Yes. Hoopty car posse. It did not mean
Right.
huge Caucasian.
But that was
penis.
perfect to make out flyers that said HCP Halloween costume party when we were HCP. Like,
Did not mean
Legends.
huge Caucasian penis.
nope.
No
Sorry.
way. Sorry. Huge Caucasian.
You sit this one out, Trev.
I thought I was safe.
You're safe. North
You're
Carolina
just not in the
family.
club, dude. It's a very exclusive group.
I always say, if you've got murder on your mind, right, and who doesn't? You know, there's someone we'd all be like,
on a murder and a murder on my mind.
yeah. There's someone out there. It's like, yeah, if in the perfect world, if I could just murder that asshole or that broad,
Rape and hoe.
yeah. Yeah, or Joy Behar for you.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I don't want to kill her. I just want to punch her in the fucking
Right in the face. Just dot her square.
Yeah.
Black in both eyes.
Yeah, watch
Blow
the
that
fucking
nose
tears
up.
start coming down.
Yeah.
Little blood.
Yeah. Trickling down the nose and tears streaming. Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be awesome. So I always say that Halloween is the perfect night to commit murder. It's all like
Try and pick me out of a lineup.
yeah. It's yeah.
Who did it? Batman.
Yeah. What did the suspect look like? Well, it was Batman. It was Mario. It was Luigi. Like, what are you gonna do?
Right.
And it's like, how many fucking
They should make a movie about that.
have they made a movie about that? Yeah. Was that
Halloween.
Halloween? Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kills
but
people
that-
on Halloween.
no, I know, but that's not why.
Okay. Just
No,
saying.
I'm just saying if you wanted to get away with it, the whole point is just the fact that everybody's in a costume that's out at dark. It's like, well, who did it? Well, it's perfect because no one's going to look at you sideways if you're walking around as Batman,
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
With a
or
bloody knife.
with a bloody knife,
Yeah.
yeah, or a scream mask. That's the night.
A cinder block.
If you've got a mortal enemy out there though, and you're thinking about murdering them, do it on Halloween.
Smart, yeah.
Do it on Halloween.
Trick or treat. Fucking go. Yeah.
So, anyways, North Carolina, and these decorations around, I'm sure you're seeing them on TikTok or whatever else. Or Facebook. They're getting crazy with the LEDs and stuff, and they're freaking people out. Like, people are whining and complaining, like, this is too gruesome for the neighborhood. And they got, like, dead bodies strewn about the lawn.
Yeah.
Some guy hanging from a tree with a knife in him. I mean, it's just great. It's great.
The
stuff.
classic where the guy would pretend it had the little thing that looked like a Christmas Vacation, that he was stuck on the roof.
Yeah.
They called the cops and everything. People were
Yeah.
trying to run over and help the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a fucking doll.
Yeah. Well, North Carolina family is demanding answers after their loved one's body was found dead after days of people thinking it was a Halloween decoration.
Oh, I heard about that.
On the lawn.
Yeah. This was last year, wasn't it?
No. No, it's just happened.
Just now?
Yeah.
There was something like
Bob Owens from North Carolina,
B.O.
found dead in an abandoned home. His family sued his... Dude, it was so bad, there was a maintenance crew that came out and mowed around him.
It's North Carolina.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, China Grove, North Carolina. Yeah. So he'd been there for days. A lawn care worker mowed around his nearly naked body, believing it was a Halloween decoration.
Holy shit.
Don't know how you can do that, his sister Haley said. I don't know if she's hot. I haven't seen her.
I'm going to go with no.
What's that?
I'm going to go with no.
Yeah, maybe. Haley sounds like it could be a hot name.
It's got a chance.
It's got a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
not
not
a Bertha.
Gertrude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're all
I'm
right.
gonna mute that.
Yes. Mow right beside someone and assumed that they're Halloween decorations at a house no one lives at. Officer spoke to the groundskeeper who said he thought it was a mannequin. He believed it was a fake dummy used for training by numerous law enforcement agencies on the property over the last few years and didn't report it. Family last saw this guy on October 1st. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. His family did say, well, he is a drug user, which, doesn't mean you should be killed.
Well, no. So was he killed, or did he do himself a little hanging, or what?
No, I mean, he was face down on the lawn and mowed around him.
Oh, I got you. He was just
So,
a dead body on the...
They don't know how he ended up where he was found. They don't suspect foul play though. So maybe
Okay.
he just OD'd and
yeah,
collapsed.
just shut it down. Got a little
Yeah.
of that fentanyl.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But how bad does that suck? You got to sit there in the goddamn cold for 4 days because everyone thinks you're a mannequin on the lawn.
Yeah, well, whatever. You're dead. What's it matter? Did you see the Sphere in Vegas? The Halloween thing they put on there?
No, what'd they do?
Dude, really pretty
awesome.
cool, man. Did you see it? That's fucking...
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's like the material with like the hands kind of the faces pushing against it and stuff like you've seen like that kind of like effect.
Yeah.
Did that on the Sphere.
Wow.
Like this huge, big scale.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be endless, the cool shit they can do.
Yeah, infinite. Really. Yeah. You
Yeah.
can do anything they want.
Yeah.
It's amazing the detail that thing can get.
Yeah. I wonder what it looks like in person. Now, the girls we met at that bar in Texas wouldn't shut up about it.
Yeah.
So apparently it's really cool.
I'm sure.
But I wonder, because we're getting that
Yeah, you get
super
right up on
distance
it.
view.
Yeah. but
I imagine it'd be sick.
I think it's designed to be seen from afar.
Would you take shrooms before going in there?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'll do that before I go to fucking Target. What are you talking about? But yeah, hell yeah.
All right, Trav, you might want to remove yourself from the camera for a minute.
Okay.
Jurors in Maine couldn't reach a unanimous decision about a pedophile. This is, look, obviously, you're targeting children. Their dick.
Yeah.
Not good.
No.
Not good.
Yeah.
But
Oh, there's a butt here.
there is a small but here.
Yeah, like an 8-year-old butt.
Dude, this is the Dick in a Box skit come to life. And the Dick in a Box. This is my dick
classic.
in a box. Girl.
Step 1.
Cut a hole in the box. Step 2. Put your thing in that box. It's perfect. Well, this
Open the
guy,
box.
this guy, John Michaud, went to court on Monday to face Michaud, yeah. Went to face 2 counts of unlawful sexual contact. He used a Build-A-Bear box to trick a 7-year-old girl into touching his dick.
Oh, like the popcorn
Yeah.
in the movie theater trick?
Popcorn trick. But doing it with a Build-A-Bear, that's cheating.
Yeah.
I mean, that is cheating.
That's targeting a child.
Yeah, there's
for
no
sure.
way a 7-year-old girl cannot stick her hand in a Build-A-Bear box. I mean,
Right.
what are you, out of your mind?
That'd be a great move on Halloween.
I mean, when they talk about...
fucking fill it with Kit Kats and stuff and just, here you go, kids.
Yeah, you go. Just sit on the porch with it on your lap.
I think there's a full-size Snickers in the bottom.
Horrible.
We told you to sit this one out.
Yeah. Who wants to get to the nougat in the middle? It's got caramel and nuts. So the man was accused of committing sickening acts of sexual contact in 2018 and 19 by a little girl who was 7 and an 8.
She didn't get her Build-A-Bear.
One instance involved Michaud
Yeah.
using a Build-A-Bear toy box to play a disturbing guessing game with the little girl, where he asked her to touch a mystery item in the box, and guess what it was? A gross
What's
twist.
in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Is it
But in a gross twist, the item was
a panous?
fucking balls.
It was his chode.
Yeah. A mistrial was declared
Uh-oh.
on Wednesday after each of the 12 jurors independently said the jury was absolutely deadlocked because there was one dude that was like, I'm not seeing the problem with this.
I didn't vet that fucking jury very well.
There was one guy.
one pedo got it through.
I want to check his computer. Can we not check his computer immediately? One guy's like, I don't know. I'm not buying it.
I read about a meteor coming towards Earth today, and it's going to be really close next year. It's not quite close enough.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You trying to change the subject from dick and boxes?
Yeah, a little bit. I want off the planet.
Yeah. We all want off at this
We
point.
should send a team of miners up there to put some dynamite in there and blow it up.
MINORS?
No.
Oh. I was like, man, leave the miners out of this, right? District Attorney Michael Madigan
Armageddon?
kicked off the trial. John played What's in the Box. There were 2 stuffed animals in there, but there was also something else in the box as well.
Door
John
number
would-
1, door number 2,
John would
door
not
number
let
3.
her see. You have to guess what's in the box. And you know it wasn't soft.
No.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You
no.
know that thing.
No,
was-
not by that. Not by that point.
No. The little girl who said he tickled her feet with his hands at first. Ooh. But then with something else that allegedly felt like skin.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go
Tickling-
with cock.
Yeah. I was thinking too. The tickling happened while the 7-year-old was counting a litter of kittens beneath her bed. Jesus Christ.
Here, climb under the bed.
She's playing with kittens under the bed and he's tickling her toes.
Wow.
And then he puts his cock in a
He's
box.
smacking it with his cock.
Investigators found a single sperm cell that matched Michaud's DNA
Oh boy.
on the outside of the girl's Build-A-Bear box.
Oh boy.
Yeah. He said he,
Bit of a stretch, I think.
she
How to
described...
get on the outside?
Yeah, right?
My dick was in the box.
Yeah, he pulled
Mistrial.
She described Build-A-Bear box, her Build-A-Bear box, which just so happens to have Michaud's jack on it.
How does he
wouldn't
know this chick? And how is there kittens under his bed and
Yeah, I don't
Build-A-Bear
know.
fucking holes in the Build-A-Bear
Yeah, there's
box
holes in the
and
story. I'm
shit?
not saying there's not holes in the story.
Yeah, there's more holes in the story than that box.
Yeah, there was 2 holes in that box. Why would an 8-year-old describe the box randomly, then lo and behold, coincidentally, there's John's cum on it? That's not reasonable doubt. It's not even close. I'll tell that to the one juror.
Yeah.
He's like, I
don't know.
don't see it. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. Which one of us have
What was she wearing?
cum on a kid's box?
What was she wearing?
Yeah. She was
How do you
begging
know she
for
wasn't
it.
asking for?
Machode's lawyer, Scott, said that inaccurate assumptions were made about what occurred between Machode and his victim after he supposedly tickled her feet with something other than his hands. I don't know if you're representing here well, counsel.
Right? Is this court appointed?
The only evidence was the sperm that police found on the Build-A-Box bear. That's a quote.
He could have come on it at any point in time. She did not have to be present.
Hess argued that nut could have gotten on that child's toy box in some other way. Suggested the sperm somehow transferred to the box after he was intimate with his wife or when it was sitting around the house.
Yeah.
Like, which one of us hasn't just dropped random cumlet drops all around our
Sure.
house?
Fucking, dude,
Happens all
daily.
the
I just
time.
throw a load, catch it, walk straight out the door, shake some
who
hands,
hasn't
open
walked
some
around the
doors.
house and gone,
Yeah.
just done one of these. Like, yeah, shit. Thought I got all that. Wow. There was one single cum found on the outside of this box. I anticipate the state is going to rely heavily on that.
One sperm, like, guys, where'd you go?
Where'd everybody go? I know we were swimming for the same goal. Where is everybody? So yeah, there was one single droplet of cum found on the outside of the box. I anticipate the state's going to rely heavily on that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
that's
think.
pretty much the
Yeah, there's more to the story than
Smoking
that,
gun.
though. Machode's lawyer showed jurors the Build-A-Bear box in court. It was decorated like a house and had 2 holes opposite each other on both sides, which is how Machode would have carried out his alleged guessing game.
Here, you put your hand in this hole
Yeah,
and see what you find.
boy. I didn't think anyone was actually out there doing dick in a box. It's pretty cool. You know, I mean, not in this situation,
Yeah,
obviously. but,
right.
I mean, this is awful, but...
Give him an A for effort.
Should we do a Ask T. Roy?
Sure. Let's do an Ask Travis.
No.
Let's do an Ask Travis today.
Dear T. Roy and Travis.
Good cop, bad cop.
Let's see. I'll give you guys a couple here. So I can't fuck you guys up. I play pickleball with a nice group of people.
Okay.
Partners normally split after each game. One day, however, a woman told me I was her favorite partner. From that day on, she played with me as often as possible, even though she could have chosen partners who were better players than me and won more games. T. She is the most attractive woman I have ever met, and not just physically. What?
False.
She's smart, friendly, athletic,
He's talking
caring,
this up for his own fucking gain.
supportive, and really fun to play with. I'm not used to having women like her pay attention to me, and it feels great. She's married, but I can't help having a crush on her, a feeling I'm pretty sure is not mutual and therefore not appropriate. Yet I think about her all the time. How can I get over this feeling? Should I tell her I have a crush on her, which would probably drive her away? Should I quit being her partner, or should I keep everything the same and hope the attraction gradually fades? I love playing with her, and I don't want to stop.
Try Build-A-Bear box.
It's not a bad move.
No, see what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
shoot your shot, buddy. It sounds like she's out of your league anyway.
Yeah,
she's
way out of your
married,
league.
but I mean that means nothing.
Why would she pull that, though? I like playing, like being your partner and all that. If
And
he's
I mean,
not the
could be-
best out there,
but he could
and
be
he's-
fun. He could be. I mean, because pickleball, I'm out here. These are a bunch of old stiffs. You're fun. You have a good time. You don't take it too seriously. I don't care about winning every game. We have a good time. I don't know. Or she's trying to get that dick.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, she's feeling him out.
He's got to take his shot, right?
You got to shoot your shot. Well, at least you got to know where you stand. You know.
What do you
gotta-
think, Trav?
I think you should walk away.
Walk away?
What's the old line? Set her free.
Fucking Jesus
Set her
Christ.
free if it was meant to
A
be.
fucking married guy
Oh,
would
my
say
God.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
See if she
Well,
chases
marriage
after
is
him.
sacred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if she's like, this
Yeah, you're
douchebag,
like, okay, I
I
gave him his chance and he fucking pissed
walked
it
away. I didn't know he was gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the guy absolutely could have been tapping that. Now he's
Right?
fucked.
Now he's got to look at Bob across the court just hitting it on the reg. Like fucking knowing that could have been me.
Yeah, Bob.
She's just like, could have had it.
Yep. Bob's ball. He's living in that vagine.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely living in
Yep.
it. And it could have been yours, pal.
Could have been yours.
She didn't take your shot.
You got to find some subtle ways to establish the ground rules.
Dear T. Roy, Been in a
Travis.
relationship with, and Travis. I've been in a relationship with Blake
All right.
for almost 10 years.
Balake.
Before we met, I was with Caden, the father of my kids. It was a loveless relationship. Caden was mean and cold and often had angry outbursts.
Does she play pickleball?
My relationship with Blake started off as everything I ever wanted. He made me feel loved and appreciated. 10 years later, he too is cold. He no longer touches me. He watches porn instead and makes no effort to show me love or appreciation. He's a good provider financially, but he thinks he doesn't have to do anything more than that. I feel lost and hurt. I feel like Blake deceived me in the beginning, and now that he thinks I'm not going anywhere, he doesn't have to try. My self-esteem has suffered greatly. I've suggested counseling, but he refuses. Any advice will be appreciated. Unloved in Pennsylvania.
Well, how big are you now?
Right?
What are we talking with? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, she
you know,
didn't give
did you blow up in the last 10 years?
I'm going to say this. I will say this.
Where's your effort level, sweet tits?
Yeah.
Huh?
And
He's the
why-
one that just doesn't try anymore?
Why is it that Caden and Blake
Yeah.
are
I'm
both
sensing a pattern.
cold pricks to you now?
Yeah.
You know who I'm not a prick to? Chicks that are cool.
Yeah.
Chicks that are nice.
Yeah. They're so
Chicks
hot
that just
and putting
walk
it out.
in,
Yeah.
put out, and leave.
Yeah.
Shut up
Well,
about
they're
it.
married, you know.
Yeah.
They don't leave as often as you'd like at that point.
True.
Am I right, Trev?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They're just always fucking there.
So there seems like a common.
Yeah, there's a pattern here.
Yeah.
You know, fool me once, shame
Yeah.
on me. Fool me twice, you stop fucking sucking dick.
Yeah, exactly. She stopped blowing.
Yeah. There's more to the story.
She stopped blowing Caden early, and that dude went. He went full on
Yeah.
to 10.
And then you
I was
get that
like, fuck
rebound,
off.
and then they just go fucking hard in the paint.
Yeah.
Balake was killing it for a while.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that just shuts down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Blake was getting blown every day for 3 to 6
Yeah.
months.
Yeah. I think a
And
lot of
then-
dudes just need to stop and take a look at themselves. What did you do
What did
to
you
cause
do?
this situation?
Exactly. Just saying. Great job, gentlemen.
Travis, you really fucking did some heavy lifting there. I appreciate that.
He knows better. He knows
Exactly.
better. He's married and he has a job.
The views and whatever. Blah, blah,
I don't
blah.
know for how much longer.
Yeah, we need that tag on the bottom of the show. The views expressed on this show do not represent those of Travis Bully.
Oh, don't say his last name.
Yeah.
For God's sake. I went the whole time without saying that. Plausible deniability. Wasn't me.
All right, let's do an email and get out of
Wasn't
here.
me.
We got football tonight.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Go Jags.
Saints and Jags. But
Yeah, go Jags.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
All right.
Didn't we hear she was a
A billionaire's daughter.
rich bitch? Yeah.
Yes.
You guys were talking about Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Just a heads up, and why she really doesn't do or say much. When her father died, he was worth almost $2 billion. So doing a Seinfeld reunion or rerun doesn't really matter. She has more cake than any of them combined.
She had the cash. She did
Doug.
just fine before he died. Who wrote that email?
Doug. What?
Too late. Stop it.
Nope.
Stop
Oh,
it.
no,
I'm
I
not
know what's
singing.
happening.
I'm not singing. Mute him.
You want the long one?
No.
Gonna
Find a best friend, Doug, and then we're gonna give him a best friend hug. Doug, Doug, oh, Doug, Dougie, Doug. And if he got murdered by crystal meth tweakers,
then we're
shit out of luck.
Al Jazeera is one of the best places to get news.
You heard
They're
it here
right down
first.
the middle. Tell it exactly like it is. Highly recommend always. I'm not sure of the issues you guys have with defalcating, but toilet paper or defecating. They just misspelled it. Okay.
gotcha.
I don't know what issues you guys have with defecating, but toilet paper works perfectly for me. My ass is not shitty, T. Roy, but thanks for the concern.
I'm not even a bidet guy.
No, I just bumped into a bidet.
Yeah.
Turned out like some light asshole play. What's
Sure,
the problem?
sure.
I'm just telling you.
I'm still, I should say I'm Team TP. I'm Team Flushable Wipes.
Flushable wipes are great. But I hear that's bullshit, though, that they're not actually flushable. I know they say it on the box, and I know
Yeah.
all that, but I hear they still
Well,
fuck
there's
up system.
Yeah, they're bad for septics.
Yeah.
Then this one says breaks down just like toilet paper. It says right in the box.
Yeah. I don't trust what's in the box. I don't trust what it says in the box. Travis, thank you so much for being here
Of course.
It's very
to be
fun.
here.
It's good seeing you.
Yep. Sorry, I'm not here more often.
Oh no, dude. Hey, we're happy to have you whenever you can make it. And I truly mean that. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of the day. We'll do something this weekend.
Yep.
And maybe some Drew and Mike pause. We'll see how long I can do that before we get
Find out tomorrow.
Yeah. We should know more tomorrow. Anyway, have a great rest of the day, everybody. We'll see you soon.